Silent Hill F. And this might be the last session for this playthrough of the game. I'll see how I feel after I see the ending once the credits roll. If I want to keep going past that and do the New Game Plus cycles to see all the different endings, because I think from what I know that the actual legit true ending or whatever is just Lockbind having to get through the game multiple times. I'm not actually sure about that. I don't know. I think that's just how I have absorbed the information from being around places where this game is talked about. So I'm definitely gonna make I'm gonna make sure that that is actually the case once I beat the game. Once I beat the game, I'm gonna look up how the other endings work. Yeah, I'll see how I feel if I want to pursue that. And I think if I do, I'm probably not going to put up entire videos of me playing through the entire game. Probably only the ending parts, or I don't know. Maybe I'll stitch together parts that might be different throughout the different New Game Plus cycles. But yeah, that might just be a thing where I do on my own, at my own pace, and just see if it all is worth it. Yeah, since this might be the last session, I just hop to it. Yeah, continue. Right, yeah, so at the end of last session, Hinako fought her parents. The monstrous versions of them, at least. And after beating those transformed versions of her parents back at home, they just reverted back to their normal selves as they left the house. And Hinako ran after them to follow them. And it was this weird thing at the very end where they were in front of this gigantic figure that looked like it had traditional robes on. I'm just assuming that they might be wedding robes or something like that. But the scary thing is the figure that was wearing those clothes, the gigantic figure, had no face. Or yeah, it just had like the fleshy innards of what might be behind all the skin. But yeah, there weren't even like any eyes or anything. It was just like the front part of the person's face just cut off. So very freaky shit. And not long after, Hinako over in that reality passed out and woke back up here in the Dark Shrine to Fox Mask again, because yeah, this is a spot where we I think they were supposed to be like, yeah, the wedding ceremony between this Hinako and Fox Mask, where there was this priestess mediating it, which turned out to be Rinko, and he had a boss battle. So yeah. Okay, before I head down that hall, let me just check. Okay, I can't actually interact with any of this. Is there anything interesting going on here? Yeah, it's those same offerings that placed on those pedestals at the very beginning of the game. Or it's like the first puzzle, first time you get to the Dark Shrine. Yeah. Alright, let's actually get to it. Let's poke around a bit here maybe, though. Maybe there's a stray document here, a note. But yeah. Starting to connect some dots here, maybe about the like this place, Fox Mask, and the real world, because there were there was this boy that Hinako was seeing it as like part of her memories in the real world, Kotoyuki or something like that, who seemed to be very important And I would not be surprised at all if that boy turns out to be Fox Mask. And because he also found out from the previous sequence that Hinako's dad got into debt, a whole lot of debt, and had to sell off his daughter as payment for that debt. So, real bad shit going down. But yeah, from the lore notes that I got about Kotoyuki, like the letters from the mother, they sounded like they were very important people. So I think the connection here is it's all finally coming together, I think. Because yeah, Fox Mask seems to be familiar with Hinako in some way. Okay, why'd you close the door? I was about to leave. I was about to go through that. Is there anything else for me to do here? I don't think so. I don't have any Emma to level up. I don't have any more faith to draw another Omamori. I don't need to record my yeah, I don't need to save right now. There's a whole host of these Fox Masks, or I guess they're just like they're just fox heads. Yeah, this is like the cult, the Fox Mask cult. What a lively painting. See some notches. There's something go in them. Gonna have to collect all of these notches from all over this area, I guess. The unknown area. Yeah, there's a lot. Nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, there's a whole procession here. Yeah. The black bird wishes to take the white bird. The white bird wishes to resist. The fox brings along his followers in triumph. He notices not the two birds in conflict. Mural. Okay. Yeah, interesting though that there is like a gap here. I wonder. Yeah. Is that another thing that has something to do with the New Game Plus cycles? Maybe. Prove your intent with the Crest 3. Show what lies deep within your heart. Let the line of foxes guide you. Offer the quests and lay bare your soul. Heed revelations and find the quests. Stuck. Okay, guess the other door then. Blood and guts all over the floor. Divine water. Squelching. Yeah, their mouths are bloodied as if they had just feasted on these organs. Family Physician's Log. February 13th, dawn. Mr. Hidetoshi and his wife had passed away, one after the other. At time of death, the skin all over their bodies was covered in sores and had begun sloughing off. That's how you say that, right? The smell was indescribably awful. He could not bear to take a closer look. The head of the house did not give permission to perform autopsies on the bodies. There will be no funeral, and they will be sent to be cremated immediately. February 14th, midnight. The eldest son has passed away. Again, there will be no funeral, and the body will be sent away for cremation. The eldest and second-born daughters are also experiencing symptoms that are worsening by the hour. I believe they will be in critical condition by tomorrow at the latest. I definitely remember, yeah, the physician's log saying that two daughters have made a miraculous recovery. So, okay. So initially I thought that was like a reference to Junko and Hinako, but then there's an eldest son, so can't be that family then. Yeah, this is yeah, Mr. Hidetoshi too. Yeah, so that's like a different name altogether. Alright, gonna jump at me? Inari? Ornate scroll, purify once and for all. Leave the filth of your world behind. Ooh, glowy eyes, creepy. Blue, to be specific. That's just like a samurai. Yeah. Yeah, this family is old. They have a long lineage dating back to, I don't know, ancient times. Okay, well, the fox statue is looking over here, so maybe let's go through this door. Alright, you want to party? Omamori, Hound. Slightly restores current max sanity after defeating enemies. Oh, perfect. That's what I actually need now. Since I don't think I have a lot of items that can restore my sanity. I think, yeah, it's got a bunch of healing items, but not much in the way of sanity restoration, so let's actually put that on. Yeah, and I don't need this right now since we're in this world, the Dark Shrine. Where's that? Hound. Yeah, since I'm just constantly using focus attacks too, so... Oh yeah, I should also be doing this, right? Since I can see things and go through walls that have... Oh, I can't go back. Okay. Yeah, so I do have to follow where the eyes are pointing at, I think. This place is a mess! All these scrolls all over the floor. Igashi. Shiribel Aburage. I better find some Emma here. If the game is still gonna give me this stuff. Although I guess I could still just basically spend my faith on drawing Omamori. So many of these statues. All over the place. Here, this devout, I guess. right? That is a show of faith. Carving all of these statues. I'm just reminded of Sekiro and the orangutan. It's constantly carving Buddha, I think, was it? Little baby cries. Huh? Yeah, that is definitely a wall that I can see through. Black Sparrow Crest. A badge with something carved onto it. Looks like a black sparrow. Suzume? Okay, we're not gonna get a map for this entire area, I don't think so. Okay, let's see. It's over here. Housemaid's note. Shortly after I became their maid, there was talk of an arranged marriage for the young heir to a noblewoman. This led to the heir unceremoniously ending all his scandalous relationships with women, including one with a young housemaid named Sachie. Sachie came from a family of poor farmers, but her beauty shone brighter than the sun, something that had caught the young heir's eye. By the time his marriage was being arranged, she already had a life growing inside her, and the two had made vows to run away and start a new life together. Uh-oh. Scandalous. And yet, the young heir cruelly and wantonly cast her aside. Likely, he simply did not want his prospective marriage to be ruined. Yep, okay, yeah. Men, am I right? Typical behavior. So, the Tsunekis kicked Sachie out and drove her to some far-off place, where they could forget her existence, despite the peace of the family she carried with her. People say that she was fighting back tears so hard that blood began to trickle from her eyes. Oh, wait. So is then Sachie's child here that turned out to be Fox Mask? And they enacted their vengeance on the family now by making them all sick with a fox possession disease or whatever. And yeah, again, it is just, always this recurring theme, right? The women being used and disposed of. This is what has haunted this family, I guess. Yeah, the wanton cruelty, all the selfish behavior of this heir. Okay, back here. Do I only have? Yeah, I guess I only have the one quest, right? The Black Sparrow quest. Oh, I remember. I got this thing. Fox Mask gave that to me. Ornate scroll. Abandoned. Once and for all. Familial ties must be severed.
断ち切ります。私の家はここだけ。
Yeah, she is just like giving herself fully now in this this marriage to Fox Mask. 'Cause yeah, she is considered as a sort of, yeah, like it's gonna be his property now. You know, as cold as that sounds, yeah, that's like the thing. Yeah, women being treated as such. No good, it won't budge. Do I have to go back through that same door? Or maybe I go through this door now. It's gonna be different.
宴は終わりましたでしょうか。
Housemaid's note. The Tsunekis are the most notable family in this area and are known for their wealth. For generations, each head of the family has possessed a talent for business, an acumen they have utilized during times of social unrest to amass a large fortune. However, given that a great many suffered while they grew rich, their actions have often drawn envious eyes. When I first entered into service for the Tsunekis, my grandmother shared some of the many rumors that swirl around the family. Each time the world falls to pieces, the Tsunekis' treasury only grows larger. The Tsunekis are happily waiting for misfortune to strike, so they can line their pockets. They're opportunists! Oh, what's going on here? Yeah, it's like, Inari? Fox? Oh, they have the multiple tails, at 9 tails? And, they have been struck by multiple arrows, but they've taken down, or, yeah, they've taken down, like, 2 other samurai, maybe? Yeah, it was just the one samurai, like, I think with the archer, with the bow, right? Oh, okay, so, yeah, maybe the... Yeah, I would have to actually go through all of the notes again, because the name Tsuneki is already mentioned from much earlier. So maybe this clan was yeah, they're like a warrior family or something. Like, yeah, they come from this clan of samurai, and yeah, I don't know. Because because there was that puzzle at the last session where the sword and the fox fought. So yeah. Okay, so we got a door over there, we got a door over here. Which one won't budge? We'll find out. Oh, we got these, you know, balls and chains. Literal balls and chains, huh? It's a prison. Or maybe even a torture room. Before I enter that door... Actually, you know what? Let's just see. Oh, I think it just wraps around. Got these bodies. Yeah, I think it just connects to each other. Yeah, I got these daggers, right? Yeah, this story goes way back. Ow. I'm just taking these hits. I'm just tanking these hits because I just have a lot of health anyway, and I have a lot of healing items. You know what? Sure, let's use this. Get all of our stuff back up. Why not? been holding on to these Inari sushis for quite some time. Wait. Am I missing something? I didn't get any cool pickups here, right? I did not. There's gotta be something here, right? No key items? Just a little bit of a world building here. That this family used to own a, you just had like holding cells. I feel like there'd be like a wall here that I can like put past. But it doesn't look like it. Yeah, no. Maybe I have to come back here later? Yeah. Maybe it's just a way to transition the space here. Yeah.
間違えた。
Oh, okay. I guess that wasn't the right way. Oh, there aren't any fox statues that have glowing blue eyes to tell me where to go. Well, I guess we're going this way then. Now we're back here. Strict mother's letter. Good morning, my handsome boy. Your real... Okay, there we go. Yeah, your real last name is Tsuneki. It is told that those of the Tsuneki lineage are destined to bring good fortune when the world is in disorder. In fact, that is how your father earned succession to the Tsuneki lineage. And you, who have inherited your father's noble blood, are sure to be next in line. To make your name, I took one character from your father's name and one character from mine. That way, when anyone from the Tsuneki family hears your name, they will immediately know you are our child. Yeah. Oh, can I go through these? No. Those are just actual scrolls. Okay, yeah, so if I don't go through the right door, it'll be just a waste of resources, I guess. Yeah. Like, it'll just put me in a room with enemies. Okay, what about you? Kudzu tea. Arare. Alright, here's our lucky boy. Nope, I can't interact with you at all. Oh, I wish I could, like, zoom in on this. Yeah, so... Right, that's like the fox with its body being encircled by this woman's head, or like her neck. Obviously something demonic is happening here. Yeah, it looks like there are demons all around, like fighting the fox. Oh, was maybe Inari-sama been corrupted? Maybe? I don't know. Okay, well, let's look at all the foxes then, I guess. Are you looking at any particular door? I'm guessing it's because, yeah, none of these are looking at any door except for, this one. So that must be the right way. Because, yeah, this... I mean, I guess, but not really. Like, I think he's more pointing towards this direction, so... It's more obvious for this one that it is definitely looking at that door, so I'm gonna go through that door. Okay, something big. Well, I mean, I've already fought so many big dudes already. Not really intimidated by any of this. Nothing about the combat has been intimidating. Unless it's just like, oh, maybe if it's actually a monster that I can't fight, then there you go. Now we'll be yeah, now we're talking. If that does turn out to be the case. Because anything that I can actually fight has been just whatever. You coming in? Oh, it's just these assholes again. Got them both! Oh, okay. I can transform! Get out. Yeah, I guess it's also important to take note of the fact that all of the monsters also like they have parallel versions of themselves in the Dark Shrine world and the real world. Like with these dudes, like they don't have faces, and they kind of have like their stomachs are also gone. But then in the real world, it's the dudes with like weird fungal protrusions on their faces and their giant bellies. And then there's also the big dudes with like the kitchen knives. In the real world, they're just all like flesh, and in this world they have like a taiko drum. Yeah. Okay, I guess I didn't go the right way, because these are just enemies, and I don't see anything for me to pick up, so I guess I was fooled by that fox. Yeah, there's nothing here. Not that I can see. So maybe I had to do something else? Okay. Well, if it's not that door, it's gotta be this door then. Any clue as to why that might be the case? I mean, I guess it could be this. Should I be looking at this particular fox all the time? What's the difference here? So this one is bigger for sure. This one is smaller. Should I always be following the big one? Maybe. I mean, there is also this door right here, but and that's where I came from. Should it... let's see. Yeah, I don't think any of the game doesn't bring up like the puzzle, the clues, I don't think. Yeah, so I can't go through that door anymore. Game is nice enough, but no, you already made that mistake. Could it be maybe the blood on the floor? Oh, these ones have blood, and this one doesn't? I don't know. I mean, whatever, it's fine. Could it maybe be the scrolls? Next to the doors? Oh, this fox looking over to over here. Yeah, you know what? Let me give this one a shot. Oh, we got a stinger. Does that mean I got the wrong one? Maybe that's what that means. Well, you know what? I got my my transformation ready.
私もこれ以上怒らせるな。
All right. Okay. So yeah, I wonder, is this the right one? Maybe it is the right one. Maybe that stinger means it's the right one. But I just fought enemy, so this could be the wrong one. Need to find crests. This looks like it holds a crest. Sealed with a talisman. Yeah, this might be the right one then. Yeah. Bandage. Won't budge. How do I break? Yeah. Oh, what? Okay. Badge with something carved onto it. Looks like a white sparrow.
服で怯えた。
I got these special items. That looks very peculiar. What is that supposed to be? Can't quite tell. Alright, one more. Back here. Be reborn once and for all. You are Shimizu Hinako no more.
はい。生まれ変わります。
A lot more fox statues now. A lot more blood and gore. All over the walls now. All over the floors. Okay, walking up to each one of them, see if there's a prompt. Yeah, those are like arrowheads. Sacrifice once and for all. Body and soul made pure by rebirth. Offer all that is yours.
すべてを捧げます。私は 元行様のものです。
Ah, I have to run. Doesn't seem like my sanity is going away though, so maybe I just fight this thing. Right? Yeah, maybe I just fight this thing. I'm too... I've already been transformed. My sanity has already been gone all this time. Ah, fuck me. And it's done. Yeah. With Kinoko just completely transformed now. The red stuff doesn't even bother her anymore. And she just doesn't care. Her sanity is just gone now.
Junko-san.
Not expecting these two to be interacting with each other.
よろしいかしら。
では、
お姉ちゃん。
殺せた？しっかりと。
Kill what?
しっかりね。
Her shadow?
しっかりって。
今日だけはお姉ちゃんとあなたの二人だけの秘密にしてあげる。でも今日を超えてまだ生き残っていることがあるのなら、お姉ちゃんが彼のためにもあなたを殺すからね。
もう少し外していた方がいいかな。
いいえ。お時間をありがとうございます。それではこれにて。
姉妹で語り合えたかね。
はい。
それでは行こうか。
Fox mask crest. Uh-huh. Looks like a fox mask.
あなた様のお印ですね。
Yeah. Yeah, I was not expecting Junko to actually be here and interacting with Fox Mask. Because I thought that, yeah, I don't know if she actually married into the same family, but no, it can't be because, yeah, she's wearing a fox mask. No, she's not wearing a fox mask. She's wearing, yeah, that weird bird demon mask. It's completely different. But maybe that again, yeah, this could also just be, you know, Hinako's, you know, psyche. Because I'm guessing the it that Junko was referring to was, yeah, like the part of Hinako that still desires to be independent, to be free, shadow, you know, like the inner self, you know. And yeah, this will be our little secret for now. But if it continues to be alive, even once you've already been married, I have to kill you. Like, you have to just completely surrender yourself and not have even like a fragment of that willingness to be independent, to not want this, to go against all of this, to go against tradition. Okay, yeah, I really wish I could like zoom into that. So, yeah, I think that's like, yeah. Is that supposed to be Hinako, the one in like the blue kimono, being attended to by two fox cultists, Inari cultists or something? I don't know. Yeah, because blue, right? Yeah, that's it's like Hinako's color, right? Or maybe, oh yeah, is that also, yeah. Yeah, all these different foxes just having a good time around the dining table. Yeah, okay, so I think taking a closer look, like surrounding this samurai who's like, you know, drawing a bow, are corpses of foxes, yeah, with the arrows. Yeah, there was a battle, yeah. And there's like the big fox, the fox god, Inari-sama himself, came down. And then Inari-sama was then captured or something. Yeah, I don't know. Some sort of corruption happened here. Demons taking over Inari. I don't know. It's my interpretation of it. Could be completely wrong. All right, time to put in all these crests. Didn't find an Emma, unfortunately. Okay. Okay, let's look at the journal. Oh, not the journal, this one. The clue. Blackbird wishes to take the whitebird wishes to resist. Fox brings along his followers in triumph. Notice not the two birds in conflict. So is that like a fox one? More emblems. Oh, but I only have the three. I thought that I would, wait. Remove. Okay. Oh, so... Huh. So I have to have... Okay. I don't think it's gonna be on any of the lanterns. I think it's gonna be on the back of this person. But then, is that also gonna be... Okay, that's white, right? And I think they're wearing the same outfit. Yeah, the red. So maybe that's a white sparrow. Yeah, I doubt it's gonna be on any of the lanterns. Oh, I guess I could be wrong. And this is the white... This has got to be the fox mask, right? And, this might be... Well, I guess... I don't know. Okay. What if I, switch these around? Nope. Okay. Wishes to resist. So maybe maybe I need to look at the... Maybe it's not the actual... Yeah. Maybe I need to look for foxes here that are like fighting or something. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I think that's where the fox mask crest will be, because they don't notice, right? They're in their, what do you call this thing again? I forget. Palanquin? I don't know. Something like that. Yeah. Resisting. The blackbird wants to take the white. No, wait, the blackbird. No, blackbird wants to take the white. Right? So maybe it's that. Blackbird wishes to take the white bird. White bird wishes to resist. I wonder if this illustration is something that I should. It's these characters that I need to focus on. The blackbird with katanas. Yeah, maybe the blackbirds are the warriors and the white birds are not warriors. Wishes to resist. Is also a clue. The line of foxes guide you. Yeah, okay, so it does look like the ones in the foxes in red, or maybe the ones that are like they're supposed to be warriors, so they're like yeah. Although I guess this could be the fox mask as well, since oh yeah, they're having this fox is having a grand old time leading the ceremony at the very front. Brings along his followers in triumph. Okay, maybe let me just try this. Put the fox mask there. And okay, let me try this again. Black tries to take the white. Alright. Okay. Go through the door. Oh, black and white fox, and there's fox mask to the right, being all creepy with his glowing white eyes. Oh, get to a cutscene.
これが君のものだ。さあ、君も。では、始めようか。
Are these wedding rings? Or I guess, yeah, they're keys to these crests. Oh no, yeah. Are they going to? Yeah. Right, they have to exchange. They don't actually put these on. I think that's like more of a Western tradition. Wedding rings. I don't know. Don't know about any traditional wedding
よ
processions
くここまでついてきてくれ
in Japan.
一緒だからここまで来られました。
た。もうわずかの辛抱だ。
はい、最後まで。
Almost done. Okay, so I guess there's gonna be one last session in the real world now. Oh, were they devoured? Mom and Pop? Yeah, that pipe turned into an axe!
全部お前たちのせいだ。
Ow. I gotta remember that the heavy attacks, I can't do like the R1 focus attacks. I mean, I can, but it's not like an attack that does a lot of damage. It just pushes them away, I think. I have all of these first aid kits. Removing that just to take that one capsule immediately. Okay, chase after the fog monster. I'm guessing we're gonna go up to the mountain. Or not. Toolkit. Okay. This music is intense. I don't even know where I'm going. Whichever path is, open to me. Which I guess is back to town.
死ね。邪魔する奴はみんな死ね。
Yeah, that's what we're doing. God damn it. Just stop spitting out your bullshit. And let me just kill you.
苦しみながら死ね。
You are going to
お前
suffer!
たちの
Yeah, the game is just giving me all these recovery items while I still have so much in my inventory. Sure, why not? I don't know. Bamboo increases max sanity. I'm the one doing the chasing now. It's all a mess! God damn it. Got. Oh, come on. Come on, Hinako, you can do this. Sure. Fog monster, where are you? Ow. Which way do I go? Which way do I go? Enemy there. Anything over here? Hey, this is the right place. You know, I got all of these things. Oh, I think I can actually, yeah. Pocket. Oh, it's not gonna be enough. Alright, whatever. Next then. I should have drawn that Omamori. Whatever. It's fine. Let's hold on to it then.
Watashi no taisetsu na mono subete ubatta na. Nara, watashi jishin mo ubau ga ii. Daga na, tada de sumu to omou na yo.
Shimizu Hinako, last seen wearing colored uniform, colored skirt. Details of disappearance that Poe met with wearing a... Oh no, is that real or is that just...
こうはならない。絶対。
Yeah, so like, did that actually happen or... I don't think so. I think at this point... Oh, there she is!
戻ってきなさいよ。
Are you like putting saliva on your fucking palms? Piece of shit. Ow, ow. God. Ah. God damn it. Oh wait, this is Sakuko's house. Where's the mailbox? Can I unlock the mailbox now? Probably too late for that. Yeah, probably too late. Unless, wait, let me just really quickly. Hey, what's up? Hey, Inari Sushi. Hey! I can't. Oh, wait. Is that it? Maybe that's it. Greatly decreases weapon durability consumption from performing light attacks. Letter from hospital. Oh, I think I did get it. Prefectural University Hospital, Department of Psychiatry. Mr. and Mrs. Igarashi. Test results. We have compiled the test results for Igarashi Sakuko below. 1. Results. No abnormalities found. 2. Observation. Shows characteristics of mild autism. All other test results were within normal range. 3. Notes. It is not unusual for pubescent children to claim they can see and hear things that are not real. As they mature, these issues tend to resolve. Okay, I have noticed like a bit of sloppy copy editing in this guy, like proofreading. It's a bunch of like every now and then I notice like missing words. These issues tend to resolve themselves on their own, so I believe there's no need for concern. Regarding her fear of the dark, her response is proper and natural. Continuing to scold her may only worsen her condition. Please do not trouble yourself over Sakuko. Simply raise her with love and affection and let her mature at her own pace. Yeah. Okay. Was this letter open? I mean, it looks open. Yeah. Yeah, so, yep. Anything here? Kudzuti? Crowbar? Yeah, I'm not dealing with you. Okay, you're gonna be a problem. Ah, fuck me. Ah, I just got to get slobbered on one last time. You're going to suffer!
お前たちのせいで
What if there's like some wild twist here where, yeah, Hinako has just gone a bit crazy and she's actually attacking normal townspeople. Like, oh, he's just going on a murderous rampage, this schoolgirl. Yeah, there it is. That's you. In the future.
よくもお父さんをお母さんをお前を許さない絶対に
And yeah, this is what Junko told her, right? To kill yourself. The final thing that is in defiance.
お姉ちゃん助けて
これがどれだけ失礼なことかあなたにも十分分かっているはず殺しなさい殺しなさいさあ
どうしてお姉ちゃん
それがあなたのためです死になさい
Well, it's
本当に綺麗な子孫にも衣装か
かように貧弱な嫁ごとは
ようこそどうか心安らかな日々を
it sounded like she actually did it, but you know, cut away. Not 100% sure, but it sounded like she did it. She did kill this last piece of her that is still acting in defiance, maybe. Completely been subsumed. Like, Hinako's idea of her sister Junko dead to her, and would push Hinako down this path as well. But yeah, I wonder if that is, yeah, if that it truly is Junko, or if that's, you know, like, you know, Hinako's like psyche, seeing that this is how Junko would want this to go, following her path of being married off, and yeah, just completely giving yourself over to your husband. But yeah, I wonder if, you know, yeah, if this is like, yeah, Hinako's fears. Wow. What a beautiful flower she has bloomed into. Pure as snow.
それではお別れを。あなたが幸せをつかんでくれることを願っています。
Oh. Huh. Thought that would be the end. Junko? Oh, look at that. There's chocolate here. Oh, and this is the store. Yeah.
あっちが綺麗。
Don't go that way. What? Press the wrong button. Ow. God damn it. Alright. I swear to God. Alright. We're still doing this. I thought that was just gonna be like this cinematic last walk to the end. But no. Oh. No.
私の邪魔
Yeah.
しないで
So yeah, these last acts of defiance as well from that symbol of her childhood. Still struggling. But yeah, we just need to have more combat sections. The one thing that I actually really do not care for in this game. I'll just talk a bit more about it once we're done here, but yeah. I don't want to color this experience with like this last bit with me ranting. Because I appreciate what's happening here.
そうよこれは私の選択
But we're still going home, huh? Or maybe this is like our final goodbye. Are you kidding me? Can you just... Yeah, just... leave me alone. But I wonder if you do decide to go another way, maybe there'll be a different ending. You won't be able to see your father or mother anymore. Oh, it's all sunny too. Look at that. The sun's setting. The only time it's been ever bright in Ebisugaoka. But yeah, the fact that the game is still making you do all of this and not just have it as a cutscene, I feel like maybe you do get to make some choice.
両親にも会いに行こう
Yeah, you get this power from being married off, but yeah, obviously at the cost to your own freedom. Can I do this? Nope. God damn it. I hate that you can just strafe out of that. Kind of annoying. Yeah, I imagine maybe if you do something differently throughout the game, or maybe in the new game plus cycles, you get options to they'll open up a different path. At this point, maybe. Wow, we could still keep going, huh? As if I really need to do that, but I mean, what else? What else am I gonna spend all this faith on? Yeah, I wonder though. Maybe this carries over to New Game Plus. That would be nice. You won't be able to stay as you are now. There's more? Like felt. Hopefully that didn't sound too awful. I'll have to check the recording, but yeah. Oops. Oh boy. Yeah, just a bunch of drums and bells and flowers and rope.
すぐ我が家
Almost home. Yeah, this looks so beautiful too. So that's home. Well, no, the other one. Yeah, it's just one of the buildings. But there's another one. But yeah, I wonder. Because there is a path that goes up to the mountain. Yeah, I'm guessing that might be the other option. But I wonder if it's actually available to me right now. Maybe I have to... Oh, there they are. Excuse me, Mom and Dad. I need to check on something first. Yeah, it's blocked off. Like, maybe you need to fulfill certain conditions in New Game Plus to not go through... to not go back home. I don't know. I'll look it up.
ひなこや綺麗だよほらお父さん
ここはもうお前の家ではない一人で帰ってきても敷居をまたげると思うな
Now both her arms are now Fox arms. Right, yeah. Oh, no, we're not done yet? Okay, I thought that was gonna be... So we're back in the Dark Shrine, but we're, we don't have the fox arms anymore. Help Shimizu Hinako, please. This might explain like the new game plus cycles then. Proceed. A bunch of these blue lanterns. Also, I had to make a note of like the dad saying that even if you come here alone, like maybe if you get, I don't know, divorced from your husband in any way, if you get separated, they're still not gonna actually welcome you back because you have completely removed yourself from like your whole identity has been severed from the family. It is a very cruel fate, like for women to be subjected to. That all their worth is stripped from them when they enter this contract, and if they are removed from that situation, they don't have anything else. They can't even go back home to their family, to their parents. Now we're going through all of these torii gates. We're gonna help Shimizu Hinako. And yeah, so all those notes about finding yourself, yeah, and that, yeah, that's maybe this is the way the game will justify, like, yeah. You have to go through this process multiple times to get to some sort of truth or acceptance, or, you know, change your fate. Okay, I still have all my stuff though. Oh, yeah. Now this whole place has been illuminated, the Dark Shrine.
あんたなら全てを壊すの手伝ってくれるよね。
Okay, I thought it was gonna be the end. It's a very, I thought it was just gonna be a very, you know, like, yeah, like, tragic end. Maybe, maybe it'll be different, actually, I don't know. Maybe so you don't feel like you need to go through a New Game Plus. Yeah. So I would be down for, like, just a bad ending. It's fine with me. Like, the trajectory of the story, at least for now, feels like it would be justified, but... No, they're still going. Oh god, you're gonna have to fight. Alright. You asked for it! I'm gonna swing my crowbar. Shine. Arare. Are we gonna go through the entire Dark Shrine? Alright. Like, I get what they're going for here, but... Are we gonna fight Sakoko again? I like the focus attack for that. Won't be effective. This dude dancing around since it's a big horizontal swing. Yeah. I'm not a fan of this being a whole combat gauntlet. Could really just maybe do something more interesting than this. Because I swear to God, I am just gonna end up ranting about the combat in this game. Like, it gets the job done, but it's just truly the dullest experience, the dullest element in this entire game. I truly do feel like this would be so much better without so much of this combat. So much of it! Now we're also gonna have to do this last bit with a gauntlet of enemies. Fighting the same enemies we've been fighting for the past 12 hours. Like, I really do wish this would, yeah. They had thought up of a more interesting gameplay mechanic. It's yeah, it is, yeah. It's actually kind of souring this last bit for me. I have to do so much of this. Please let this be the last of it. Don't got anything to say, Dolly? Yeah, I'm not gonna have enough to upgrade anything, so whatever. I already saved over my very first save file. Oh well. I mean, I guess, nah, whatever, it's fine. Okay. I guess if there is a time to put this thing on. Just in case. Well, you know what? I'm not really... Yeah, you know, whatever. Maybe. I don't know if this is actually gonna be... It sounds like this is gonna be the last boss, maybe. Just based on what she said there, so... Let's put on the one thing that'll prevent me from dying. Just in case. And then when I try to go through the door, no! Monster! Wait, what was the point of that? Huh? Was there supposed to be a fight there? And then why they have a shrine here too? Well, I guess they've just been using the same shrines that they were already placed the previous times you've been through these areas, so. Whatever. Oh, this is where Shu was hung by the neck. We're gonna fight Shu last? Evil spirit version of him? No, I don't think so. And now they have all of this, these parts as a cinematic. So we're gonna fight ourselves, yeah, the big white wedding robe, 2 fox arms, or Junko?
まさかまだ生き残っていようとは。
まさか。
お姉ちゃんは所詮は向こう側の人間。私の気持ちなんてわからない。
落ち着いて。あなたがどうしてここにいるかわかる？
わからない。ここはどこ？怖いや。辛い。気持ち悪い。帰りたい。
それは何なの？あなたいつから飲んでるの？そんなに飲んで大丈夫なの？
全然大丈夫だよ。これを飲むと落ち着くから。
もうやめなさい。それを飲むのをやめて。
私に構わないで。
Right, I was waiting for that to finally be a plot point. I mean, it was all this time, yeah. Yeah, fuck tradition! But now you have profaned the shrine. You'll face the wrath of the gods.
お前は私の全てを奪った。ザクコもリンコもシュウも奪い、お父さんもお母さんも。私を返せ。奪った全てを返せ。
it's just these voices that ring out. Ow! Ow! Oh, okay, you're not done fighting. Okay. Alright. Oh boy. Oh boy. Thankfully that stuns them. So yeah, it's like just the voices all ringing out. Of years and years of, I don't know.
立て、私を殺すんじゃなかったのか。
Ah! You asked for it. Uh-oh. Oh, the flowers are, keeping me stuck on the floor. Yeah, focus attacks and just, No! God damn it. Stay put. Alright. Need to put on the other stuff. Sanity will not be consumed. Yeah, let's put that on. Also, I'm now wondering, maybe if you don't take any red capsules throughout the entire game, that will lead to another ending. That might be a thing. Alright, what am I gonna take? The Ramune? Higashi for no stamina. The Ramune so that I store my sanity. And chocolate so that I also that.
今度は私が全てを奪う。
Uh-oh. Ah. I can't. Oh, the blessed hand. Oh, okay. Is that supposed to be like an insta kill? I'm glad I put that on then. He's gonna do it again! Okay, I just needed to get out. Okay. Get over here! Ah, shit. Yeah. Come on. Stay put. Stay put. And I'm out of focus. What? Oh no! Not the vines. perfect dodge. Stabby. Oh, come on. I guess I still have the first aid kits. Let's just put that there. And put this here. Okay. Please die. Okay, so I don't know how to stop this. Maybe I just have to knock her out of it. But that doesn't seem to be working out. I don't know. Like dodging doesn't seem to work out, so. Oh, come on. Thought that was gonna be a time to counter, but apparently not. What? Come on. Jesus Christ. Hey, can you just die already? Yeah, maybe when she does that charge attack on the ground, maybe I just need to knock her out of it. Just keep attacking. I don't know. Please let that be it. I don't want to do any more of this combat.
ところは嫌だ。私がこんなところもこんな奴らも全てぶち壊してやる。
Come on, seriously? Oh wait. Oh, I don't. Oh, fuck off. Okay, if I just have to escape, I'm just gonna run. Oh, I have all 99 red capsules. Mmm, delicious. And they fill me all the way back up. This is totally not gonna have any detrimental effects on me. Stutter. Hey, can you just excuse me?
うるさい。どいて。邪魔するなら容赦しない。私たちに
Leave us?
誰も構うんじゃねえ。
待ってくれみんな。ひな子とは私が話す。ひな子、なぜだ、どうしてお前の心を分かってやれたと思っていたのに。
Get me out of here! More red capsules. Okay.
ひな子、ずっとって約束したじゃない。裏切り者。どうしてこんなことを。やめなさい。注意奪った赤を許さない。
俺が間違ってた。俺はただでも
What were you putting in these capsules, Shu?
友達の声
Yeah, the kudzu, right? Kudzu root or something. They have certain properties. They have a calming effect, but also they've made Hinako more
もう少しの
vulnerable
辛抱
to
だ
spiritual, I don't know, possession or whatever. I don't know. Yeah, drowning in capsules and red pills. Oh, maybe this is the ending you get because you took too many pills, like I did. I took so many red capsules. Yeah, I would not be surprised if that turned out to be the case here. The red capsule ending. Cause I was popping those motherfuckers like, well, like an addict. Or not.
私たちの邪魔をするな
Alright. Yeah. Of course, we got the police sirens. Oh, we actually have English lyrics now. We brought to this world, born in shackles, she must be. The commandments of the olden days are harder than stone. Seized by the hands of youth, firmly clasped the girl's hands are. Shrouded by the Caligulous night. Caligulous? What path is for her to take? Although the sun lingers on, spring is yet to embrace me. Wherever could it be found? Mrs. Sophia and I, there was a day past, and to speak last friend to the boy, the great flower.
未だに惑う身をぞ恨むる
Guilty yet satisfied.
米川により県警本部県道8号線にて当該事案の被疑者と思わしき女性に襲われた男性2名のうち1名は現在心肺停止の状態。
羽倉町1より県警本部、一部被害者に使用された包丁ですが敷地内からは発見できず、被疑者は現在もこれを所持している可能性が高いと思われます。どうぞ。
県警本部から各局、女性被疑者は20代、花嫁装束、身長は 160cm 少々、常吉神宮より逃走中、凶器を所持している可能性が極めて高い。各局はくれぐれも慎重に対応されたし。
神楽町1から県警本部。被疑者は赤と白のカプセル状の薬のようなものを犯行時に断続的に服用していたとのことです。
県警本部より神楽町1。それは式場内で発見された正体不明のカプセル薬と同一のものか。どうぞ。
神楽町1から県警本部。被疑者が服用する際に口からこぼしたカプセル薬を敷地内から。
All right. Well, yeah, just to be able to get through all the traumatic events that she had to go through and all of the pressures, resorted to medication, and also it's not even like and this is not even, if I remember correctly, right? Those red capsules aren't prescribed by an actual legitimate doctor, but yeah, those capsules were from Shu, who was using the the kudzu root, and like which I mentioned earlier. So, but yeah, just like from a thematic standpoint, I guess this is how Hinako tried to get through all of these, horrific events through medication until she finally, I don't know, snapped and just killed everybody in the Fox wedding. Yeah, the wedding, I guess, in her 20s too, huh? So. Yeah, like she had already grown up. Like, I don't know. Yeah, it was a choice to depict her as this schoolgirl for the game, all of the game. But that was just like I guess the past self, herself as this symbol of her defiance or innocence. But she had already grown up in the actual story, like in the real world, I guess. And she was, gonna be married. And I do wonder if that ending that I got was because of all of the red capsules that I consumed this entire game. I'm gonna have to look that up. But I think I will actually just. I'm gonna have to look up how these different endings work. If it's gonna be super involved, like I don't know. I'm just gonna do that right now. But because it's kind of hard for me to really have conclusive thoughts. I mean, I guess I do, just in terms of like the game design and like the story itself. Like I do think the story is emotionally compelling. Like I definitely felt all of the the frustrations, the anger, and it's not like the game is like super subtle about what it's trying to say. Like it's very straightforward. The themes that it's exploring, like definitely I get it. It's I think it's told well enough as a horror story, at least through the cutscenes and like the journal entries, the character development. Like, it is sufficient in that regard. Also, a very, at least like as cutscenes, like they are all pretty compelling. They're creepy, they're eerie. It's all well acted, at least as much as I can judge as somebody who isn't really, doesn't really speak Japanese, or like I'm not saying that I am an expert at that. Sort of thing, but it was all very it hit all the right notes, I think, for the most part. There's a lot of sense of mystery that kept me interested in how it'll all play out, and it did play out the way that I kind of expected. No real big surprises or anything. some very grotesque monster designs, which I think also just falls in line with I guess maybe what you would expect from a game that is set in Japan. Ties it all into Japanese mythology. Yeah, it's just too bad about the main gameplay mechanic being combat as it is, and how much you have to do, how much combat there is. Like, I kind of wish that they had come up with a different primary gameplay mechanic than that. Like, maybe I can maybe see it thematically being, resonant in that, Hinako is fighting. Like, she's literally fighting all these monsters to like in these acts of defiance. All right, here we go. New Game Plus. You can now create save data from the completed game. Beginning New Game Plus with data from a completed game, you can experience changes to the story and have the chance to fulfill specific conditions to unlock new endings. Okay, so I guess maybe that was just the default ending. Also, to be able to play on the hard difficulty setting, Lost in the Fog. Yeah. But the fact that you just have a chance, right, that's not guaranteed. You still have to fulfill specific conditions. So I am probably just going to look up a guide for that, because I don't want to miss the chance to fulfill those conditions. Because, yeah, as much as I did enjoy like seeing how the story unfolded and going through these levels, combat is just such a drag. It's such a drag. And it's not even like it being a thing where it's like not the most responsive. It's not really that's not really my problem with the combat. It's just that with how, like, partly with how easy it was, and I get that I'm playing on story mode, but I think it's the problem that the game defaults you to that. So I was thinking, okay, if this is the default difficulty, then we'll go with that. But like, it's partly that which made it so like there's just no tension to any of it. But yeah, my problem though is that, like, the main issue is that even if I were to play on hard, and that I'd have to really do most of, like, really think about, like, the survival horror mechanics of, like, being better at dodging enemies and being smarter about how I use my resources, I don't think that would actually solve my problem with it. Problem is that having so much of this combat be the primary way you engage with the game is that it just instantly frames every enemy encounter, and just having all these different combat mechanics with how deep the mechanics are, there is, like, this weird focus on combat, which I don't think, at least for me, it doesn't really contribute to, like, the greater narrative that the game is trying to tell. Like, from an experiential point of view, it just made it so that I was just fighting enemies constantly, and with how predictable combat got and how easy it was, I just did not feel any sort of fear or terror or horror, which is, like, I don't know, like, the complete opposite of what I want to feel in a horror game. Like, so much of combat is just, like, whatever, and it's, like, things that I felt like I needed to do, and I just didn't. I just felt like, oh yeah, Hinako's actually a badass here. She's just killing all these enemies with little to no problem. It was only the boss that were a bit of a struggle, but even then, not really all that. Not really, I guess. I did technically, I guess, die to Hinako, bride Hinako, but that was part of me just being careless, because I at that point I was like, I don't really care enough to really master this. So yeah, and yeah, that just robbed a lot of the tension in playing the game. So which is not what I want to feel when I'm playing a horror game. And yeah, like, if I were to bump up the difficulty to hard, where I had to actually, be smarter about playing and engage with the mechanics more fully, that wouldn't have changed my issue because my head would be then focused on like, oh, attaining mastery over the combat, like getting good in a funny like Souls like way, with how, you know, like animation priority is the thing in this game. You have counters and you have perfect dodges. And like all of it is just like it all felt like very tonally inconsistent. Like I was getting into a completely different headspace whenever I went into combat. It's like completely divorced from everything else going on with the story, like with the atmosphere it was trying to build. Like all the best parts when I was playing the game was when I had no enemies to fight, and those were the most tense moments too, where there were like actually no enemies. The moment a single enemy showed up, okay, it's just like immediately flip the switch, like, oh yeah, now I'm actually safe. And it's like, I don't know, that is like not the thing that I want to feel when I'm playing a horror game. So yeah, I would prefer maybe, I don't know, if the combat mechanics were actually not as deep as they were. And of course, but to support that, there would have to be way fewer combat sections. I'm not a game designer, but yeah, so I can't really offer like a big alternative, because if they were to actually do that, then they would have to gut so many parts of the game as well. But on the other hand, maybe that would have also helped, you know, deliver a tighter story. It's not like the game did feel like it ever really dragged for the most part, because I also appreciate games that let you just soak in the atmosphere. But then yeah, problem is like so much combat is in the game didn't let me really soak in that atmosphere and let myself be embraced by, you know, like the darkness, the pressures that Hinako was you know, feeling throughout the game. So yeah, but yeah, if I'm thinking about all of my favorite horror games, like vast majority of them don't have any combat, and I'm like setting aside like the entire Resident Evil series, because for that game I think it made more it was more tonally consistent, because especially when they switched gears and made more of an action horror game, starting with Resident Evil 4. Like I didn't mind having so much combat in those games, because yeah, like it's just a completely different tone. That game is like that series is lots of camp, and you play as action hero, so it still made sense. And even then, like some of the most memorable moments in those games are times when you don't really get to fight enemies, or you are disempowered, like the beginning sections of Resident Evil 7. Those are like my favorite parts of that, and I think that's my favorite Resident Evil. Well, I guess Resident Evil 4 still is, but yeah. So yeah, I don't know. That is like the biggest criticism I have of this game, and it is pretty fucking big, because it's it's what you do for the vast majority of the game. So yeah, there's a part of me which is just, there wasn't any combat in this game, just the puzzles, and maybe yeah, like parts where you had to flee from monsters. So then I would actually feel like I am playing a horror game and I am scared for my life, you know. Maybe you would have like some sections, like yeah, maybe you could still keep the fox transformation, then that would be like an interesting twist suddenly, like near the end of the game, or like the back half. That would be kind of a fun thing, like a couple of sections where you do get to like fight backs finally, like for like after 6-7 hours of playing the game. But then it would be just reserved for those sections. Maybe it would have been more memorable. But yeah, that's me just armchair game designing, which is like not the most useful thing, but yeah. So yeah, anyway, cool, perfect. All of those things I would like to carry over to New Game Plus. They are carrying over, make things easier for me to breeze through most of the game and see the other endings. Yeah. Okay. All right. Oh, but maybe, so I'm looking at that, yeah, that string with that paper with the pills on it. Maybe I did get the pills ending. I'm just gonna look that up after I'm done recording, which is gonna be very soon, because I think I've said most of what I wanted to say about the game. But yeah, if I do decide to keep playing, probably not gonna record the entire play through New Game Pluses. Probably just gonna have the endings and maybe my reactions to them. But yeah. I guess it would be. I don't know if it would be too saccharine though to have like a good ending where she, you know, becomes free or whatever. I think the game would have to do a bit more legwork to justify that, to make that an ending that makes sense. But yeah, maybe because I know that there are going to be differences in New Game Plus. Like the game itself said so. So maybe there'll be new cutscenes, new dialogue that would make that type of ending make sense and not end in tragedy. Because like yeah, like the way the story did play out for me, like yeah, this is just gonna end in tragedy. Like nothing about here will lead to, especially since yeah, like since you get to the part where Hinako is just she's just brainwashed by Fox Mask. Like she has just given herself over like at that point, right? So I wonder if some of the new game cycles, if you make different, if you do different things, maybe you don't fall into that, fall down that path. Yeah. All right. Cool. So I guess yeah, if you hit load, probably yeah. But yeah. Oh, view endings. Look at that. Coming home to roost. Oh, it just says it right here. Okay, so I don't actually have to look at the endings here. I don't have to. Maybe I will have to, but let's just see what it says here. Complete the story for the first time. Okay, so I guess that is the default ending that everybody will get, no matter what, how they play. So maybe it doesn't matter. It's just the red capsules will just end up driving Hinako eventually to a fit of murderous rage and massacre everybody at the wedding or whatever. Yeah, that's what I figured. Didn't take the red capsules. Purified the sacred sword or didn't obtain it. So we heard about this, I read about the sacred sword, but I never actually saw it. Or didn't. Obtained the Agura no Hote-sama. No idea what that is. Did take the red capsules, obtained the impurified sacred sword. Complete 2 different full endings. So this must be like the quote-unquote true ending, I guess. You have to see all these other endings first. And listen to all the UFO radio. I don't think I've all 3 of the Great Space Invasion movie posters in order after listening. Wow, that's very specific, huh? Okay, I hear that Silent Hill has a tradition of having goofy endings, and I think this is the goofy one. Or do you just get abducted, maybe? Space Wars, yeah. Like, out of left field that actually has no connection to anything going on in the story. You just get abducted by aliens. Maybe. Alright, cool. Yeah, drown in a bottomless pit of self-doubt. Yeah. Alright, yeah, that's Silent Hill F for now. I'm probably gonna keep playing this, but not gonna record the rest of those sections. I don't know, unless yeah, maybe like a really specific thing happens. I don't know. I'm probably not gonna record any of it because I'm gonna have to prepare all of that, and I don't know. Well, yeah, I'll see. I'll see what happens. Because it might be interesting to just have it on record for my sake. Yes. Yeah. There's the whole point of all of these videos getting put up on the YouTube channel as an archive. Alright, cool. Yeah. That is it for Silent Hill F. The first ending. Where Hinako goes crazy. Unfortunately. Yep. Yeah, that's a horror story, alright. Yeah, fuck the patriarchy! And, yeah, fuck these, very conservative traditions that, makes victims of everybody, right? The women, the men, parents feel like, oh yeah, they're obligated. Like, and of course, but that's not the excuse, obviously, like, Hinako's parents and his dad being a supreme asshole, like an actual bad person who was abusive. Like, of course, there's no excuse. I'm not saying that at all. Not excusing mom being an enabler of that abuse, totally. But you get, but I get, you know, like all of these structural problems, right? That creates these conditions for people to behave in such a way. But yeah, like, and of course I'm looking past like the main cast, right, with Hinako, Shu, Rinko, and Sakuko, because they're kids, you know, they're kids. So yeah, teenagers. These are how they are in the story, right? For the most of the game. So, and they're just, you know, struggling to struggling against all of these cultural expectations. So yeah, it's a horror story, all right. Yeah, and that's it for Silent Hill F.